Well, I watched the Bengals game and I watched the Cowboys game, and I have come to a conclusion which I am now going to share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I know so many of you have stopped watching the NFL long ago, 2 years ago, some more recently, and I get all that. But you know, I shoot straight, and I've been candid and I've been honest about this. Jerry Jones was one of the most emphatic anti-kneeling folks there were. That's why I like the guy. Jerry Jones was emphatic. He wasn't going to let anybody kneel. Well, I watched the game, and one guy named Poe that came in was the only one who kneeled. And you know what? Some of you say, oh, one's too many. Well, yeah, I get it, one's too many. As far as the Bengals go, I understand none of the Bengals kneeled. And you have to, here's what, you know what? I think what I'm about ready to say is like what everybody else is saying. We've been without sports forever now because of COVID. And just so you know, I'm done with the NBA, done with baseball. Baseball is boring. LeBron James made me say, screw the NBA. Haven't watched the game. But I'm a football guy, and I love football. I love my college football. I watched the Notre Dame game Saturday. And I love my pro football. I root for the Bengals and Cowboys. A lifetime of being a fan. A lifetime of being a fan. Now, those of you that say, oh, Bulldog, you should cancel no matter what. Really? You can't go into everybody's background, every league, and you pick out one thing that they're against. I mean, none of us would watch anything, do anything, and that's just the way it is. That is overzealousness. Sorry, but it's true. So, I held on, but I'm done. And let me explain to you why I'm done. I'm done for all the following reasons. One, the social injustice BS. I could not watch the pregame Thursday night. I could not watch the pregame yesterday. I turned the sound off. Could not deal with what was that they were doing. I mean, it's just, you can't bear it. Number two, I can't stand how they want us to be suckers to tune into these games. And then the games come down. I mean, and I can't take this. High-paid athletes, okay? Amari Cooper, okay, as a Cowboy fan. Amari Cooper drops what should have been a third down conversion, making all that freaking money. The Bengals, place kicker, missing a field goal. So all you do is get stressed out from these guys making all this money, not doing their job, and it just puts you in a bad mood. Let's face it, it puts you in a bad mood. And then the referee. I mean, now you can always say, wait, this play. I know. God, those of you that are football fans, you don't know football more than I do. So don't sit there preaching your comments about, well, that shouldn't have made a difference. I know a football game is a whole bunch of plays, and you can go back and any one of them can make a difference in a game. I get that. But that doesn't mean that it's right for a referee to make a boneheaded decision over and over. Michael Gallup beats Jalen Ramsey, catches the football. They're both hitting each other's arms, and they call offensive pass interference. You're not going to tell me line judges, referees, back judges, umpires, that there aren't some that are betting on games. Sorry. I just don't believe it. They control outcomes of games. It's almost like the NFL wanted the Rams to win their home opener. The other thing is, no fans. I mean, it's just absurd how they're dealing with the coronavirus thing. It's just absurd. So, I'm done. Now, let me tell you what I mean. It's done. I used to plan my day around a game. No more. Will I still watch a game? When I sit down, a game happens? Yes. But I'm not planning my Sunday, Thursday, Monday night. I am never planning my life around a Bengals game or a Cowboys game. Nor will I spend money on it. Now, those of you, you're going to cancel your TV ticket? You're going to cancel an NFL ticket? No, I'm not going to cancel an NFL ticket. I'm not saying that I'm not going to ever watch a game. But I can tell you right now, it no longer is an important part of my life, and I no longer care. And by the way, the NFL ought to be worried about it, because if somebody like me feels that way, who is a huge sports fan, other people feel that way, including my son Parker, my son-in-law Chad, and even my cousin Josh. Chuck raised his hand too. I'm just telling you, it's that bad. You can't take it. It's like, what the hell is this stuff? LeBron James, what he said, are any of these athletes saying one freaking word about those 2 LA cops that were ambushed by that gangster? Has one of them said a thing? Has Drew Brees said it? Has any of them, white, black, or indifferent? I want to know. By the way, I'm still going to watch Bama. I like my college football. I'm still going to watch Notre Dame until they do something. You know what Nick Saban said? I loved it. Nick Saban said, everybody's life matters, including black lives. He said it. He said it. Good for Nick Saban. John Calipari, my God, I think I'm done with UK basketball. I don't think my wife is, but John Calipari is calling on Big Blue Nation to endorse black. I'm done. I'm done. And it's sad, because it was a diversion. It was a fun diversion, being a fan. But they kill it all. They just kill it all. Bad officiating, their BS social justice, it just kills it all. And by the way, the NFL is stupid, because you know who the big fans are? Trump-like supporters. Come on. How many super liberals are big football supporters, percentage-wise? Are you kidding me? The Trump kind of voter is a football lover. Look what happened in Kansas City. They booed. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Screw the NFL.